We all know that all-inclusive holidays are becoming more popular for people. Is Turkey concerned that the rise of all-inclusive holidays will take away investment from kind of the areas around the hotels?
Is this a question that whether we are concerned about the all-inclusive type of holidays in Turkey?
Is it becoming more popular in Europe, especially with the recession? Is this a concern for Turkey, or do you embrace all-inclusive hotels and holidays?
No. The short answer is no. We're not concerned because we strongly believe that we're the best all-inclusive holiday destination. Turkey is very, very successful doing all-inclusive holidays. However, having said that, we don't have all the hotels are all-inclusive. All-inclusive is a system which is very common in Antalya region, which is a resort type of holiday destination. But when you go to other destinations which is more popular among the British people, like Marmaris and Bodrum, you will see a lot of boutique type of holidays and products. If it's is it concern or not, whether this is not good for the tourism, for the future or sustainability? No, because this is a type of holiday, and I think we believe we should be providing variety of products for the tourists coming to Turkey.
It's a question of supply and demand.
It's a supply and demand again, really, and there's a demand for this, and as long as we have this demand, we will upgrade our services in all-inclusive type of holiday. Please.
My name is Sagar Aluwalia, Safari India, New Delhi. I had the opportunity to visit a beautiful country.
Thank you.
And I found affection, love, and most safe place in the world, I must say. But tell me one thing, what's the secret of your getting so many tourists in Turkey? Can you spell out one by one so that we can, other countries can be benefited?
It's private.
It's secret.
It's private.
It's private.
It's private.
TLC. Tender loving care. TLC.
Good morning, Eric Clayton. Looking at your target markets where your tourists are coming from, do you propose some initiatives on Asia? For example, our friend from India, there's a lot of Indian tourists now traveling, and also China. So would you propose some new initiatives to market Turkey there?
Yes. As Mr. Özas already mentioned, we're opening some new offices, not in Asia, but in Americas. However, we already have some offices in Asia, like, for example, in New Delhi, we have one office for
Sydney.
5 years in
Since
India.
2007.
We're opening Sydney.
China.
We have an office. We are the, just to mention this about Chinese market, we are one of the first official destinations for China, and we opened our office in 2000. So we've been in this market, Asia Pacific and Asia for a long time actually, and we are every year we are starting new initiatives in terms of marketing, in terms of joint marketing activities with operators and travel partners in the industry, and in particular India. India is not far from us, and we have direct flights to India, and it takes only 5 hours. Even Turkish people are surprised sometimes when they hear India is just 5 hours, and there's direct flight. So this is two-way business actually. Turks are traveling a lot, more than ever now.
I also would like to explain another aspect for the overseas destinations. Nowadays, our neighboring countries and some of the Mediterranean countries, such as Greece and Egypt, they offer us to make a collaboration in terms of the joint marketing campaign from the overseas destinations, such as China or Japan or Korea, and some of the South American countries. So it's our agent as well.
Thank you.
Please.
Good day, my name is Jerry Benson from Travel Biz in Dublin and Ireland. Tolga, you're responsible also for the Irish market, and I noticed that Ireland wasn't mentioned in any of your slides today. We have a direct service daily to Istanbul with Turkish Airlines, and we have Wings Abroad who offer a fabulous service. Is there any reason why you ignored us? And second of all, how do you intend to overcome that by investing more sincerely in the Irish market?
It's not a surprise to receive a question from Jerry in that way, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for criticizing us, really, me personally. Well, I never ignore Ireland. We never ignore, as the ministry, we never ignore Ireland. Ireland is, we had a meeting yesterday with Michael, and I tried to explain how the Irish market is important for us, for many reasons. As you know, we are going to host Irish Travel Agencies annual conference in Istanbul next week, right after the World Travel Market. The reason I just didn't mention Ireland here, because this presentation that I made was specifically for the United Kingdom market. That is why. And secondly, yes, unfortunately, London is a very busy office, and this office is having a lot of workload with the British market. We're a little far from, perhaps, from Ireland. However, we will invest more in terms of marketing next year, joint activities, and Turkish Airlines has been operating for 5 years now with direct flights from Dublin to Istanbul, and I very much believe that after Irish Travel Agencies conference in Istanbul, we'll be receiving more business, two-way, more business from Ireland and from Turkey to Ireland.
But you will remember next year's press conference to Ireland.
I promise.
Mr. Firolo, what was the figure last year, arrivals from Ireland to Turkey?
125,000 arrivals from Ireland. Any more questions?
Another category that was missing from your statistics was something I mentioned to you last year at your press conference. You don't publicise tourism, health tourism, and you have many excellent reasons to do so, but you're still not publicising them. I've been doing some work with a Dutch company. They're making I don't know whether it's a feature or what it is, but I think it's half hour, and it's about health tourism in Turkey. But one of them there said, a researcher there told me that in fact there were 17 major British publications who had information about health tourism in the last few months, and Turkey wasn't mentioned.
Again, this time limitation and the whole concept of this presentation didn't allow us to put health tourism as well. But since you asked this question, I would like to say some words about this. Firstly, we have already started a big initiative on the health tourism market. This is a subsidy system. Whoever the travel operator is, this is paid to the operator by passenger. This is a subsidy system. Secondly, today in our stand we brought a huge magazine about the health tourism of Turkey, and we are distributing this to all visitors. And I would like to give one of the copies to you. Thank you very much. Oh yes, one more thing actually. We have a particularly stand in our nation stand for health tourism. Turkish Healthcare Council is here, and they're promoting our health tourism sector.
Hello there, Sean Owens from Sustainable Development and To Travel. The 40% projection to 50 million tourists by over the next 10 years is very ambitious, but of course we're delighted that we're a big part of that, but we're also trying to ensure that our growth as a business and within the destinations is environmentally sustainable. I actually know a fair bit of what is going on in Turkey on the positive side, but perhaps you can share with others how you will work to ensure that that growth is indeed environmentally sustainable as well as economically so.
Sustainability is a big concern and a big issue for us that we take care of, we believe, as much as we can. It is a very difficult issue that the whole industry in the world is discussing about. What's happening in Turkey is, first of all, what is different in Turkey is the Ministry of Culture and Tourism has the authority to plan the tourism investment areas. This is very important. So when the ministry do the plans, they have their concerns about this sustainability area. So they're trying to avoid being overbuilt in the tourism investment areas. Second thing, for our establishments, especially the accommodation establishments, we have a sustainable tourism scheme which is encouraging the hotels to be green hotels, and if they reach our criteria, then we license them as the green hotels. In Turkey now you can see in the main tourist resorts, you can see green hotels who are using the sustainable energy, who are recycling their waste, who are using less energy than the others, who are very careful about what kind of detergent and chemicals used, which are not harmful to the environment.
They get extra benefit from the government if they get green stars, subsidization and incentives that exist.
They have also some incentives if they have this green license.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please, gentlemen in the last row.
On an entirely different tack. I'm very pleased with your tourist book for warning people who go to Turkey to look out for zoltanite, which is in fact man-made, most of 99%. It's the only precious stone you've ever found in your country. They've all been warned not to buy it. We're told not to buy it. In fact, you can buy it. If you use your eyes, it should be warned by you, so people don't come home disgruntled and find they bought a worthless stone. Thank you for that. Of course,
I'm not sure I get the question in a right way. Could I ask you to repeat your last question?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I was just trying to answer the question. So, thank you very much. I didn't want to miss anything. Please.
Tolga, you mentioned in your presentation that you were looking to make Turkey a more year-round destination, not just in the summer months from Britain. Can you just share with us the situation with flights all year round then into Turkey, and maybe especially outside of London? Is there the connections and flights from the UK to be able to come to Turkey year round?
Of course. As possibly you know, Turkish Airlines operations, all of their operations are year-round. And Turkish Airlines now, not only in London, not only in Heathrow, Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted, and Manchester, Birmingham, and Edinburgh. So this is a big help for us. Turkey is very accessible, but it is not only Turkish Airlines. The year-round operation, now we have Atlas Jet, but also for now 5 years we have Pegasus Airlines, which are continuously gaining more and more market share. They already doubled their daily flights to Istanbul. And there are some very, very good news about Antalya again. There will be some direct flights, but let me say this after World Travel Market. But this is very, very good news for especially the Gulf travelers that will be direct flights year-round to Antalya from Stansted. If you look at the figures over the last 5 years, continuously the companies like EasyJet, like Jet2, investing in Turkey. In addition to Thomson Flies, Tomsk, other 3 flights. So our challenge, like the others, we're trying to beat this seasonality effect. And I think we're already having very, very positive results. But this has to be supported with the marketing communication as well, because we believe that, for example, people going to Marmaris don't know other opportunities and the variety of products like culture, tourism, and everything about Marmaris, for example. So now Marmaris is starting a new initiative to tell their visitors and potentials that they have other products to be visited Marmaris, not only in summer, other seasons as well. And one more thing I would like to say about this, and health tourism is spoken about here, and we are bidding for 2020 big expo. It will be we are candidate for big expo for 2020, and our theme is totally health and balance. Thank you.
Mr. Figliolo, you didn't tell us any flash news, any coverage today. You know, we love coverage and flash news, also figures. What is your expectations about for next year, and what is your target figure for arrivals? And also, the second question is your promotional budget in the UK market, and is there any new promotions, new advertisement campaign in the near future?
Thank you very much. I thought I mentioned a lot of interesting flash
we love figures.
This is not sufficient for our next year's budget for the United Kingdom. It will be $5 million. This will be only our direct advertising and other marketing activities. At the top of this, there will be $1 million more for our joint marketing activities. Our target is perhaps, rather than speaking about next year, we put broader vision for 2023. Our challenge is now to gain 20 more visits to Turkey in 10 years. This is our challenge, this is our vision. But always we never forget about sustainable side of the tourism. We want extra more 20 million arrives to Turkey, but in a sustainable way. Thank you. Before we conclude, I would like to mention that all our press releases, this presentation, Özgür Bey's speech, will be in your press pack if you want to pick one at the door. And if there are no more questions, thank you very, very much. Please.